let's continue the story of Sally. I'm actually not exactly sure which chapter we are, what the chapter name is at least. Just that we had to go to the one district that when we started up we could go, but didn't have the access code for. When experiencing memory loss from Joanna, you look awful. Well, people have said. Yeah. So you look sad. This makes you really suspicious. Try and stay out of sight until you're feeling better. Yeah, so if you take joy, there's a time that you need to stay out of sight. So yeah. So we're at Ratholm. That's the name we actually want. Let me just check. So we're at Ratholm. Home cooking we didn't even finish yet, but we're trying to get home cooking ingredients. So even though we need to do home cooking, we've got other missions to do also. I just want to grab that. Okay, that's interesting. Just want to see that missions again. Baby feeder, baby transport, Ratholm. Because I'm looking at the chapter maps that I found, that just lists the chapters of the main storyline, and that doesn't list on the main storyline. It just says home cooking. So this is still home cooking, but to get home cooking we do need to do Ratholm to get one of the ingredients. So it looks like a sub-map, okay, that's a new sign. It looks like it's main missions to do the main mission. I've got a feeling I'm supposed to wear something. Yeah, but my health is not dropping, and we need to get there. Ratholm, get 4 toxic wastewaters. My health is dropping. My stamina is down, way down. So okay, so
Sally, your customer relations leave something to be desired.
empty, so we want 1. So here are people that's going to attack us. Damn it, I was trying to get my stamina back.
Oh, this is a lot more satisfying than undermining the other girl's confidence.
Okay, I'm getting turned around. Another alert. Let me just see what this alert is about. Damn it, I can't even...
You're back
Something is wrong. I can't even hide to quickly look at the message that I'm getting.
Oh, baby, I wouldn't do this for anybody else.
Crouch. You're concealed. Okay, fine. I can hide here. Can I use the bomb before I die? And can I craft more? Antiseptic bandages. I can't craft healing. Stick up. So I'm out of medicals and I need to see what's going on here. So give me a moment. Wish I did. No, stop doing that. Damn test. Somebody's testing the emergency systems. And partly probably why I'm struggling so much is I've got proper suits on. And it's 9 PM. You don't see any. Damn it! This is actually getting ridiculous now. The visibility is very bad. Sally is not really a fighter, and there's too many distractions in real life. Why the moment I start streaming does that happen? Okay, so we need to get to there. There I'm seeing white flashes, meaning there's somebody. There. Okay, fine. The problem is the time. Fast travel there. Disappeared there. I've now used healing bomb for nothing. So that's a waste. So let's just fast travel back to where we can. Why is it loading so long? Takes so long to load. Where we can get to a bed that
Just
we
like
can.
childbirth. You barely remember the misery.
Where we can actually sleep until it's 8 o'clock. Not in the middle of the night. And then we go back. Why can't I travel there? Travel.
Lasciati ogni speranza.
Okay, that was weird.
I don't actually like long walks.
So we've cleared this room. Can just search him again. And I didn't use that at all with Sally. Come now. So we've lost progress and effectively, and hopefully people don't aggro on us anymore. Still bad to look. Force it open. And it's empty. So this time around, let's go this way. They're still aggroing. So Sally's going to run the whole time until we get close there. sure why they're aggroing. That's not yellow flowers. I'm not being chased.
I half expect to see some horribly mutated Cheshire cat watching me
And
from one of these trees.
they don't know how to duck.
Oh. Where do I get the keycard to this?
So let's just hide till they de-aggro so that I can actually move around easier. It's only 2 aggroed. So I saw something when we ran. Track hatch. So yeah, there's a track hatch close by. I was blocking. I love how I'm blocking and she's still able to
Oh, what fun.
hit me through all of that. Can I just eat something? I'm going to die, I'm dying. I need rotten potatoes, carrots, rotten rock, smoke bomb, big bang, torch, porcelain jab, joy pills, sunshine. So we need to go in there. Let's just wait an hour. Hopefully that's enough to heal us a bit. No, we can't. We're going to die. At least I can get to that hatch. I don't have anything else medical wise on me. Yeah. I couldn't get out. I don't have any more medicine. Happy is the country with no pause. You cannot craft whilst in combat. And I still don't know how to use the bandages. So that might have worked. So where are we now? Right back at the beginning. And this time around, we don't even have... Why didn't I see the first aid kits? I did have first aid kits on me. That's all I'll say. So this time around, we know we need to run. go this way around. Everybody's going to chase us until we go in there. And then there's another lady in there. I can already see the arrows pointing, so people are spotting us. There's more people and they are aggroing immediately. So they're immediately aggroing. Ah, damn it, it's a cave this! This time around I will run straight into a cave. There's where we need to get. And I can't follow.
I half expect to see some horribly mutated Cheshire cat watching me from one of these trees. Oh. Where do I get the keycard to this?
Get it from here, probably. And there's somebody waiting for us. That hopefully doesn't teleport behind us. Okay. So that went a little bit better.
You'd never believe the day Mummy's had.
This time we've got a lockpick there. Bobby pins so that we can make more lockpicks. So-called toxic water. Jimmy to from Dr. Antok Verloc. So-called toxic. I was dismayed to learn that 6 Ratholm employees quit over fears over Joy Factory wastewater causes plague. A better supervisor would surely have stopped such rumor mongering. It's your own fault for rejecting my suggestion that you test the water on rails to valley worker fears. I was quite insulted by a suggestion that these experiments would be unethical. You cannot cure yeah. So this button is broken. You can put that away. I'm guessing we need to get something to throw at that. So, empty bottle pills, that's locked. We've got a couple of pop pins, let's check. More lockpick, so let's try it again. That wasn't useful. I can't swipe a keycard. Looking around if there's anything of use here. But yeah, rule 1 is we try and get that hatch first, because apart from fast travel to get to this area again, if we need to respawn, that's where we'll respawn. So there's somebody. Cross over. So here's the hatch. And flip the switch.
Good. Now I can sneak back in any time.
What's in here? Okay, so now at least we've got that. Now we can try and figure out how to get. And this time I don't care if I aggro the people, because they can't come in here. Screen light is a bit annoying. There's nothing here I can pick up. I doubt I can break it that way. Weapons. I wonder. Somehow I've thought as much. So 2 meters that way is Ratholm. Put that away. We need a key card for here. So how do we get past that? Up. Look up! Apparently. That was more by accident than anything else. Okay. Apparently that's one way. Okay, we're trespassing, we know that. And that's the
I was sure Antoine had another lab, but he always said it was my imagination. A lab partner knows.
Please stand by for decontamination. You have been decontaminated. Please proceed into the lab.
rotten apple and whatever. I'm guessing we'll have some company here. Some scotch. Some coffee beans. Nothing there. Another dead guy. Empty. Another canteen.
Testing Formula A317. Subject is a downer from the village. Retrieved from the Garden District September 12, 1964. Tests negative for plague.
We don't matter. Just because we can't take choice. That gives you the right to step us with plague.
Calm down. This experiment has approval from Dr. Verloc himself.
Fuck Dr. Verloc. Tommy Kingsmill drank your fucking test tube and he was a bloody dead mushroom farm by dawn.
Everybody knows we have to do something. This is something. Look, just drink it down. There's a good girl.
Why don't you drink it? For science.
How did you get out of your...
Huh?
God!
Bottoms up.
God! No!
Can't switch it off. Okay. So the question is, if I flip the switch, will it open the door or kill the guy?
Stephen, that's how you land a man.
Some more clothing. Okay, everything is filled. Got another canteen. So now we've got 3 canteens. Some bleach. Rotten apple. Resignation. To Dr. Verloc from Jimmy Cardigan. All my men have quit and gone on holiday. Despite doubling their joy, they don't seem to fancy working on an island where the city is dumping downers like some sort of latter-day leper colony. I can no longer staff the water pump facility under these conditions, but I will personally remain here as long as I can out of duty. You're welcome, you bastard. Okay. Somehow I don't want to flip this switch. Somehow I need to. I'll just take it slowly. I need to get my stamina back. I need to remember to stab him also. Okay, there's...
You had this coming.
Okay, 1 healing balm. No, so I'm wanting the first aid. Because the first aid heals more. And healing balm does little. It does less healing. And there's
What's this key card doing here? I bet whoever left it was wearing a dress without pockets.
yeah. Okay. Get 4 toxic water. Open a waste pipe area. So we've got the key cards for the... Can I jump on this? Apparently not. So I can't go to the top floor. I was hoping I could actually... Looks like it just needs something to knock it off. And somehow I didn't think that was going to work. Another canteen. There's a lot of canteens around here. So anything else I'm missing? Before we go back up? Yes, bleach. Some more stuff. Another rotten apple. Mushrooms. An apple. There's a meat cleaver. Okay, that's all of it. Must actually say this umbrella's actually good. So now I have to go back up. This one opened because I opened it from the inside. And now I've got the key card to open up this. And
I suppose I just shove my canteen in there and hope it doesn't burn my hand off.
apple, I'm wanting water. Pure water. Yeah, so we need to down the water. So that we can fill.
Full canteen. I hope Harry's right about getting the mercury out.
So can I now craft the mercury, or do I need to you need so I've got two. Okay, seems like we've got everything. Craft 2 mercury algons. Back to the lab, with other words. Don't like when I have to go up and down for the same thing. But luckily they didn't do it as much as some.
Stand by for decontamination.
Yeah, I'm standing by. Phone me when you're done. So we want mercury. 2 available. Let's just do 2. And we've got it. So knockout juice. And it's lens. So if we want to create weapons, we'll need to learn that word. So we need that one, which means we need to craft that one, and we need butterfly. So it doesn't help.
Next ingredient, pituitary extract. Stuart Adams was tinkering with my old extractor, wasn't he? Maybe I can buy it back from him. Or borrow it.
I've got a feeling I can't just fast travel from here. Yeah, can't fast travel from here. So that's one component of the 4 we need. So we need to go 2 kilometers that way. So 2 kilometers that way. Let's putting it here. I just traveled that. So it's already 3 in the afternoon.
Oh God, my feet are killing me.
And that's why we keep unlocking the fast travel also. So we got 26 points. That's going to be important for us, so let's just grab that one. Sprint quietly, find more loot, heal better. That's going to be important. Craft weapons and atomators wear out half as quick. Please. And we're down to 2. Skill points goes very quickly. No negative effects from hunger, that's a very big one. Hustler get the best price from shopkeepers. So yeah, that's going to be quite useful. No, I can't grab that, it's not really tea. So keep dry or sparkle. If I remember correctly, Arthur had to drain this area. So first things first, need to change our clothes into this clothes. Where's my shoes? And you can see that is wearing out. That's not good. That's my base weapon, let's put it that way. So we want to get around these bobbies without triggering their suspicion. So that should be fine. The yellow flowers is the way to get past him. Okay, so we can't go past that. There's a dig site. So we need to go around there, down here, down. So it's back, back. So we need to go that way around. The detector in the middle of that hallway is going to be an issue for us. And there's a doctor sneaking around. You can actually think about the doctor as being special forces or CIA or something stupid like that. So we need to go down there, and this doctor hopefully went on far enough.
I could use a bit of money. And I bet Stuart wouldn't mind having a few Sally specials to sell. The old top shelf.
Sally? Oh, you never come by anymore.
Well, Fiona.
Oh, Cerberus. Aye. She's never understood me, Sally. Not like you do.
She mentioned, among other things, that you've improved my extractor. Have you still got my extractor?
I have. Oh, you're going to be very proud of me. It's much quicker now. Might even sting a little less.
You've improved it?
Would you like to test it out?
You sure Fiona won't murder you?
Oh, she barks, but she don't bite. Much.
I'll let you know how it works. Honey pituitary extract from someone who's been exposed to mustard gas.
So
Let's spend my money, shall we?
So we've got 139 and we need to get to 300. So let's see what we can get rid of. So first thing on the list, do we have any whiskey? I'm sure I picked up some, but I might have lost it also with the death. trying not to remember. Only 6, I thought I might go actually for more. But yeah, let's sell that. Let's just keep a little bit of that. Keep it at 10. That's 3. What else can we... Rotten mushrooms, let's do this time. Keep it at 10. And keep that also at 10. Ah, that's 10. Getting close. Why is other things going dark? The charcoal is used for how do I call it? I don't think I can sell anymore. At least here. But I'm guessing the whiskey smoke bomb. I'm guessing the whiskey got somehow there it is. Can't sell it here.
Do come again
Mikey
soon.
Forrester's
We
clinic
often
ought
have
to
new
have a
stock.
patient or two like that. I'll send him a note on the blower.
So now goes the interesting thing. I think most of it is now here. We need to get... I think the next step is literally going here. Let's travel. Fast travel now.
Out of the smelly darkness into... well, not that much better.
So this is also, we're trespassing when we're here. Interesting thing is sometimes these restock, and I think it's when we restart the game. Maybe it shouldn't restock, I don't know. Or maybe it's just me missing stuff. Which is also a possibility. Okay, that's where we came in. We want to go this way. So we will behind police barricades, so let's just get across. So we're now here. We can just go right across and down. Get the baby feeder. I'm still poisoned. So what's this? Food poisoning. Sunshine, no, that's not that happy. Remove symptoms of plague. So we want the phenomenal arts injection. Okay, that didn't do anything.
She killed my sisters, you know, to keep them from being scared. What about me being scared?
Yeah, mother killed her sisters because I would have been sent away. So
You're looking fine today.
Well, hello, dearie.
So, yes, two things. Baby transport and feeder. Okay.
can I do for you today?
I'm not going to listen to him.
What's your pleasure then?
So let's sell some stuff. Because this time around, I know we've got the whiskey or scotch. There it is. Which we're not going to use. Because we don't want to be drunk. And that puts us well over to buy this.
Cheery bye!
There you go. Hope your bird likes it.
Flowers. Lionel, flowers. I've got another little tinkering job for you, Lionel.
I do so enjoy these little commissions. No one else challenges my imagination quite like you do. That's a rather odd bag. What would you need that for?
Oh, that's for certain compounds that have to be kept at a very specific temperature and pressure.
Aren't you clever? Well, it might take a little while, but I think I can figure it out. Come on back in a little while.
I don't even want to know how much is that going to cost. So we also need to send a message, which is at home. We need to meet up with that guy also that promised us another recipe, which is probably will form part of the main storyline. And I need to keep an eye out for the doctors, because they're going to want to jab us. It's been a couple of days.
Did you give her her joy?
She never loved me. She went blabbering on about some childhood sweetheart who left on a train. Apparently, he made quite the impression.
Did you give her her joy?
I almost didn't. I thought, Trollope deserves to be in the garden district. She only stayed with me to avoid the unpleasantness of breaking it off.
You haven't taken your own joy, have you?
Joy doesn't help. You never really forget, do you? It just makes things fuzzy around the edges, you know? So you can pretend. I want to forget her forever.
I'm not sure oblivion exists.
Please. You want my mojo recipe, don't you?
Forgetting could be dangerous. It's not like joy. There'll be holes in your memory, like a church made out of cheese and the whole congregation is mice. You might forget more than you want to.
I don't care. It's fair trade. Your future for my past.
I don't know.
Here's the recipe for oblivion. I tell you not to tell anyone where you got it, but there's very little danger of that. Goodbye, Benedict.
Okay, so apparently we
Lovely weather.
Okay, interesting. So we apparently got 9 skill points for that one. Sending somebody to oblivion. So, no negative effects from hunger, thirst or fatigue. That sounds like a winner to me. Because now, I don't need to worry about that little bar, that red bar. So combat would be a lot better now, because that used fatigue. So now we go up here. Send Mickey a message. upstairs or downstairs? Well, let's go upstairs first. We'll have to go here. And then install baby feeder.
Is that your hungry cry or your tired cry? It all just sounds like loud sometimes.
Amazed that nobody else had the baby. Or so we've got 10 points now. So find fancier loot and basic tasking. Now I wish I'd bought the feeder later, because the price would have been less. Regardless, already bought the feeder. So we need to send a message, so we need to go down here. Oh, send message. Blower.
Let's see what Mikey has to say for himself. Someone's upstairs. How'd they get it?
That's probably Arthur. I hope.
Well, General, why didn't you let yourself in?
You didn't answer my knock.
I wasn't home.
Then you ought to lock the door. Oh, the memories always come back.
Oh, then you have such dreadful things to remember.
Be nice.
Let me make the bad memories go away.
What on earth is that?
Are you hallucinating? Rainbow has all sorts of crazy side effects.
It couldn't be a cat. Hasn't been a cat since the war.
You are going to love this one.
Couldn't be a baby.
Don't be silly.
No one's had a baby in 15 years. Say, ah!
Dance with me, Robert.
Shame I won't remember any years.
You do come here to forget. Ow. Fuck in a bucket. General? Robert? Are you still here? Please don't still be here. He'll forget. He has to forget. No one can know about you, Gwen. Especially not the General. Found someone. Meet usual place. Oh, for heaven's sake, Mikey. You could have just written down the name and sent it up the blower. Arthur's the only one who didn't expect me to be who he wanted.
Yes. Anyway, do you by chance happen to live near the Garden District? Sometimes the unfortunate souls who live near the village wouldn't surprise me at all if it was them that ate your tulip bulbs. I doubt there's anything to do about it, except watch your remaining flowers and call the police if you see anyone near them. In the meantime, if you wish to see the bulb, you would probably eat the top stew with a bit of cooking. Well, it couldn't hurt anyway, eh? Ah, well, I'm afraid we've got to the end of our time.
I'm risking my job, you know. Patient records are supposed to be private.
I'm not going to hurt him. I promise.
I suppose I didn't really want to know the truth.
Don't worry. No one will ever know. Arthur! Arthur Hastings!
Lovely day for it.
You lovely day for it, me, you idiot. It's me, Sally.
I knew it was you. I mean, it's another you. The glasses, the hair. You're all dashing now. But the way you look around, all intense like that, I just knew that's Arthur. How the hell are you?
Sally? You look quite stylish.
This ancient thing. I've had it 2 weeks. I'm not even sure it's still in style.
Green and white checked. Your dress. That night you ran out the door and I never saw you again.
That horrible gingham dress. I had to grab something to put on, didn't I? Wait. You're off your joy.
Oh, don't be ridiculous.
Oh, you of little faith. I'd never turn you in. You wouldn't believe what I've got myself into.
I saw Percy. A picture of him. And I remembered the train.
Oh, shit.
I have to go find him. I promised I'd take care of him.
How are you going to get out? Do you even have a letter of transit?
Absolutely. On my desk, in the city. I've been living in the Garden District.
The Garden District?
Off the scraps of our former civilization.
God. I could help you. I do... know General Bing.
Oh, the General. You always did have a knack for making helpful new friends.
You still hate me.
Yeah, well, I've only been wondering for the past 14 years...
16!
How could you?
Because he took me in when my mum died. Because he was so generous. Because he said he loved me. I don't know. Some things just happen whether you want them to or not. We were so close. The two musketeers. Remember?
You know how we used to sit on the swings by the Crash V1? These days I spend a lot of time there, remembering.
Look, it's a horrible, terrible world out there, and no matter how clever and brave and fierce you are now, you'll need a letter of transit to get into the Emerald City.
I've missed you for 14 years. I think I can escape Wellington Wells without your help. And I definitely don't want any favours from your latest friend.
Arthur! Well, there's your answer, darling. Arthur hasn't forgotten you. Shit. Colonel Lawrence. Wasn't he the hero of Ramsgate? I mean, of course, he's been exposed to mustard gas. He was in the Great War. I do need his pituitary extract. I guess I'll have to pay him a visit.
time to close up the shops and head home. You don't want to be having foggy jacks afoot, do you?
I bet I can just walk right on in.
Sorry, I'm very busy. The family is in mourning. And will be shortly. With any luck.
I've come with the Colonel's prescription.
Prescription? What does he need with medicine? He's dying. No thanks. I know you're a clever chemist and all, but he's very old, and we've decided to let nature take its course.
Oh, it's not a cure. You can't cure old age, can you? This is really just to help ease the way. Help him sleep.
Wouldn't mind if he slept a bit more. Always ringing that goddamn bell. All right, I'll give him the pills.
I'm afraid it goes in the other end.
I suppose you'd like to administer it.
I can do that. I understand that the family is sometimes uncomfortable.
Great. Well, up you go.
No, it's in the will. We agreed.
That was before you pissed on the Sheraton sofa.
I did not. It was Edmund.
You put him up to it because it comes to me and...
Honor? Regina? No? Is it... Is that you, Hope? I thought you were gone on holiday. They've been beastly to me, your sisters.
I'm sorry, Papa.
They're waiting for me to die. I'm surprised I haven't woken up with a pillow over my face.
How horrible. You survived artillery and mustard gas, but your daughter's your enemy now.
You're not Hope, are you? Who are you? Who? Honor! Regina! Help!
This will only sting a little. I hope. You deserve better. We don't have a lot of heroes. All right. I have my maturity extract and my amalgam. I need to replace the saffrol and the mephedrone. How do I get those?
Figures. Your rabbit peed on my books.
How have you been?
I got a new compliment machine.
Edward
It's
bought
so
you
clever.
another.
You murdered Mopsy!
You're just cross because Uncle Edward loved me more.
Pitied, more like.
You dared me to jump off the roof, then you pushed.
How much joy do you have to take before you believe yourself?
If you or Edmund defiles one more of my things, I'm keeping the Heffelwhite chairs.
Keep them, since you broke their hands.
Cornmeal and you can blend them into your flour supply. You can also use them to thicken your soup.
No.
And don't waste the rest
You
of the
do
plant.
get it in the will.
If you need the young leaves in salads, then you can cook up the old leaves like spinach. Goose fruit salads and orache bread.
Actually care about.
Filling meal. And it's all free. Yes, the nettle? Who wants to eat a nettle, really?
Sally Boyle! What a lovely bunch of nonsuches. From your mum's garden? But she's crying.
Can you make me different? I want to be...
Thistles and nettles every chance they get.
The weird sisters. They're always making potions and things out of herbs. I bet they could help me.
Of course, artichokes are basically monstrously large. Of course, but you already know about artichokes. This isn't an artichoke. It's not even a thistle.
It's getting dark sooner every evening.
I am so glad Foggy Jack doesn't live down there. I wish I knew who lived across the river.
Lovely day for it. Morning.
not quite what I'm looking for, thanks. Have you got my chemical bag?
Not quite yet. I had no idea you had to be so careful with chemicals. Give me another little while.
Well, that was tedious.
I sniffed you out.
Sometimes a powerful man wants nothing more than a good enema. I can't begin to explain why. Maybe you'll understand someday. Actually, I hope you don't.
Is the place still secret and swept and deep? Who will call the maiden? I have called her. 'Tis time. 'Tis time. She comes.
Hello? Nimue? Vivienne Morgals? How do they do that?
All hail, Sally Boyle, mistress of alchemy. All hail, Mistress Boyle, who knows the secret of maternity. All hail, Mistress Boyle, who seeks the other shore.
I keep forgetting. You know my secret.
This potion will help your daughter sleep. She won't get hungry as quickly.
I don't know that I believe in magic.
What else is left to believe in? The potion isn't magic. It's herbalism. Your mum knew herbs pretty well, didn't she?
Yes. Especially what you can do with foxglove. In fact, I came here for some ingredients I need for some... well, drugs.
Have you tested magic and proved it wanting? Or have you simply assumed that what you don't understand can't be true?
I suppose I haven't tested it.
Then do this, if you like. We place our sacrifices in a chest in the wilds. I'll put the place on your map. Put some bricks in the chest and say this prayer.
Bricks?
See what comes of it, and then return.
But about my ingredients?
We'll help you with what you want, but first, learn what you need. You don't even know what that is. Before the learner attains wisdom, the teacher has the right to give several tasks.
Several?
That's how it works, yes?
All right. When will I see you three again?
When you know what is unknown. Anon! Anon!
The worst thing about Joy is you can't read people. How are you supposed to know who people want you to be if you have to rely on what they say? Now I won't need to cross all those bridges.
Remember Fred? I remember Fred.
And having writ, moves on. Nor all your
I could have been more charming to Robert Catesby. He could have helped. He's no fan of rules. But he's such a pig.
Sorry, I only now realized my microphone was muted. So how long was my microphone muted? Sorry guys.
Why did we help them?
Trespass. No. I'm not there. But yeah, I didn't really see anybody here. Oh, I don't know. So the witch's chest have 3 people around it.
Oh. Of course the lads are here. Mustn't let the birds go thinking they can do things by themselves.
Guess there's nothing we can do for him now.
Can I aggro 1? Draw him away.
Could be worse.
It's strange. There's things here you could never find in Hamlin Village.
Tomorrow is another day.
Getting enough sleep.
Hey, you don't live here. We're not scared of you. Ye shall not suffer a wish to live. We're not scared of you, monstrous regiment of women.
Okay, so I'm lucky now. I don't have.
Supper's over. We've come to the end of our time. We've come to the end of our time.
You can't just call it a victory. A victory's when you
Remember the 5th of November.
Need help. If.
Your feet meat.
Wrong button.
Your royal feet meat. Don't eat bee meat. Don't eat it. Good night.
They're not coming back. They're never coming back.
Who will guard the guardians? Who will...
Okay, I need to get stamina back.
Needs must, I'm afraid.
Where's the other guy? Okay, the one is the other guy. And unfortunately I lost my...
You can't kill all of us!
Yeah, the only one remaining. And that's...
Whoa! Whoa! Your feet meet.
She is
Got
loud
it.
and stubborn. Her feet abide and not in her house. Sorry. Baby needs new shoes.
Okay, so... let's first see the weapons. I say weapons, I go to stats. So, the winning argument, damage, it's okay, effort, that's weak. Oh wait, I've got another brawly. What I type? That goes back there. So let's pick the lock, because I said to open it. Open a chest and place some bricks in it.
There we go. 5 bricks. Now I just say this prayer. Goddess, lighten my burden. Give me the strength to carry what I must, so I no longer need the strength of others. Goddess, I dedicate these bricks to you. Blessed be. Alright.
Huh? That's it?
That's strange. I do feel stronger. Maybe because I'm not carrying around a ton of bricks. I guess I should talk to the weird sisters again.
So, my inventory got bigger. So, we've got 18 points. Unlock 4 advanced drugs recipe at once. All quite unique procedures only Sally can craft. Find fancy food. Loot contains have more high value loot. I think that Sally a lot of the times needs to buy stuff. Notice footsteps from further away. Sprint quietly. People still no longer detect you. That actually could be quite useful. And I think I'm going to grab that one just to finish around all. So we have to report back to the sisters, which is there. So we can, it's 1 o'clock, so we can take that route. And I want the healing balm there. So we've got nearly 20 healing balm on us. Yeah, road's just here. So, back we go. So that little exercise basically just increased our size.
I almost miss going to the Reform Club. I bet some of them could help. And they never ask awkward questions. But I'd have to be naughty nurse again, and I'm just not that.
Somehow I think that's exactly what I'm going to do.
How many holes would it take to fill the Albert Hall? I wish I knew.
So we're getting close to the tree. Why do I do that? I see a tree and I say tree and I mean mountain. So we've got all the thunderclouds going on. And up we go.
Did you say the prayer?
I sort of feel stronger, actually. I think I can actually carry a bit more. You can't prove it's magic, though. What if it's psychosomatic?
So what if it is? You're still feeling stronger.
I'd rather you taught me about herbs. I need them for the drugs I have to make.
Patience. You are close to the learning you seek. Our henge has been occupied.
The old stone circle? The wedding party stones?
There's ancient power there. The sacred circle has been polluted. If you can clear it, then we'll teach you about the herbs you need.
Well, that sounds sort of fun and righteous. Why not?
So, travel to the wedding spot is the stones, which is apparently that way. Which we've got a fast travel to. So we don't need to walk the whole way
These
there.
tracks would be so much nicer with trains.
What way do the train to? Something tells me it's not going to be Alfie trying to go in there, get the honey.
Do you think it's sweet enough?
Why don't you taste it? Seriously, you won't die from just a smidge. It'll just make everything burn a little brighter is all. Back at the house, we'll give everybody a huge cup of it.
It doesn't hurt when we free our souls from their fleshy prisons, does it?
I think your heart races for a bit, and then off we go to the ethereal plane.
Why don't we use hemlock? Like how Socrates killed himself. Hemlock doesn't hurt at all.
My God. They're brewing poison.
Because we already made 2 big batches of ditch slacks. Can you imagine if we came back to the Reverend Father with a big bowl of hemlock now? He'd laugh at us. Might not even let us come along on the sacred journey.
I'll just keep stirring then.
All our questions will be answered once we're no longer in the prison of our bodies. That's what he said, right?
It's some sort of suicide cult. I'm not going to let them poison a whole bunch of people. Now I've got to get rid of this poison. It probably won't get much worse anyway.
Stay out of the fog. It bites.
Interesting. So we need to get there with everybody around here.
Adversity builds character, right? We must have lovely characters about now.
I try not to talk about the kids. What we did to them. But sometimes I can't help it.
Thing is, I think if I go closer, I'll trespass. See, there's trespass. I wonder. Requires knockout syringe. So that's...
Plywood and paper mache! Plywood and paper mache! Plywood and paper mache! Plywood and paper mache!
Feet!
I thought as much.
We've come to the end of our time! We've come to the end of our time! Sleep! Dream!
See, the problem is there's too many. The bees. The bees is now a problem. Bees are now preventing me from applying the bomb. There, I've applied the bomb. How do I get rid of the bees? Okay, that didn't go as good as I would have liked, but we reduced their numbers. Now if that guy can just leave me alone, I can continue my mission. To put that away. So I don't know any other way than taking out these guys. Which should be low health. So
oh look, you've been beaten by a girl.
okay, report back to the witches. So it wasn't the nicest way of doing this, but unfortunately I didn't see any other way.
Look, we really need this.
And some glass bottles. Okay, so we're back to the witches, which we can fast travel here.
Oh, my nose needs a bath.
Do you only bath one part of your body? Asking for a friend. So back to the witches. The Witch Mountain. Suddenly it's thundercloud and thunder.
Who approaches the sacred circle? A maiden, a mother, a wise woman. Wise and yet...
The people there, they were wearing these sigils.
Oh Lord, the space god people. Ransom Mackenzie's congregation in Gardner House.
They were making digitalax?
In small amounts, it's a drug. More than that, it's a poison.
You can make it from red foxglove seeds.
We make all sorts of useful potions and things out of it. You could too.
I think their Reverend Father is planning for the whole lot of them to kill themselves.
I can think of a lot of reasons to kill yourself in the Garden District. but no one should have their death chosen for them.
You know about my mum?
I remember there was a terrible accident. Your mum put the wrong herbs in the family dinner. The whole family died except you. It was just before the train, so I always wondered. It wasn't an accident, was it?
I think she didn't want my sisters to be scared. All alone in Germany. So she killed them. And I guess she didn't want Dad to hate her. So she killed him too. And she couldn't live with herself. I don't know why she left me behind.
Here.
This is the recipe for digital axe? And something more?
Mix it into their poison, and it should change from poison to... let's call it an eye-opener. You'll need digital axe for that, among other things. Come back, and I'll have the rest of what you need. You're making a sort of herbal blackberry joy, aren't you?
You know your chemistry.
I was on Harry Hayworth's team when we invented joy. One day I hope the goddess will forgive me for that.
So we got the next mission, reservation. So where do we need to go this time? Reservation. The Weird Sisters have given me a familiar to brew something that will turn the space god people's poison into an eye opener. I'll need to make it before I go there. Okay. In the meantime, we've got a lot more side missions. Craft Digitex antidote. So what can I craft? Digitex we can craft at the chemistry set. Okay, so that makes it now interesting. Is there a chemistry set there?
Olaf?
Yes. So we can craft Digitex here. Need upgraded crafting upgraded crafting table. That'll probably be back here. Back at home.
Mind the gap, please.
I can check this crafting table. But I don't think it's upgraded. And if the home one is not upgraded, we're going to have to find an upgraded one, or upgrade it before we go out. Of course, we need to change our tire. What happened to my shoes now again? Okay. I'm missing shoes. So to get home, we need to go around there and up. That's now if I don't place my mouse in sprint. That's now if I don't place my fingers incorrectly on the keyboard. So that needs to be on Sunshine, that on Healing Balm. Then in here. So here we can create Dermatax and Dermatax antidote.
Mum made the antidote, didn't she? In case she had second thoughts. But she didn't have second thoughts.
Wonder if no, I can't lock it. So now to the space people's bring place.
The thing is, even when you don't have a choice, they'll still blame you for it. Of all the rotten things I've done, the thing Arthur hated me the most for, I didn't even have a choice about.
Yeah.
Oh God, my feet are killing me.
Because my shoes have disappeared. Took them off thinking that might be the reason I've been chased, and now I don't have them. I don't know what happened to my shoes. So I've effectively lost 2 pairs of shoes. At least it looks like they do wear out. I don't want to go close to those bees again. That was a hassle. And a half. Enter the space gods. I need to go that way. That's just berries.
Where are the Americans?
I'm not even on a property yet.
They've already started. I've got to get to the poison before they all take it.
We're not a bloody bed and breakfast, are we? You're not a ghost. Ha!
It keeps on blocking. Which is... Got through at last. And 1F. Wrong. Let's use the first item. So we need to get up here.
Okay, what I'm talking about might look like martyrdom to the coward. I'm talking about leaving the flesh behind.
There's a tripwire there.
How can you float up to the pickup vehicle if you're weighed down by a bag? You can't. It's ballast.
I don't recall
We have to
inviting
leave
you.
the flesh bag and be our soul. Be only our soul. This is not suicide. Suicide is giving up. This is taking a leap of faith. We have to have faith that the transcendent will catch us. There's no punishment except how
Okay, so we can't jump over it.
There's no retribution unless you already feel like you're being retributed. You just won't ascend. You don't transcend. And sooner or later, but probably sooner, the way things are going, your flesh bag. Let's go. Let's get those cups out to everyone who wants some. This is our test of faith, my friends. We hate this world. We all hate this world. We hate living in this flesh bag, not knowing our higher purpose.
Okay, so how do I get past this thing?
Anyone can say, sure, I hate living in a flesh bag. But then you say to them, well, don't then. And they're scared. They're scared to jump. What if the pickup vehicle is not really in orbit? What if there is no pickup vehicle? That's why you need to hate, really hate the flesh bag. You have to be willing to not live in it without any solid confirmation that the pickup vehicle is there. Does this seem strange to you? It shouldn't. Jesus Christ said, or whosoever will save his life shall.
Unfortunately, I didn't see any way around that one.
The Hindus seek moksha, liberation from the cycle of rebirth. They all ask us to embrace the next world and to joyfully give up this world. Because, of course, there is a pickup vehicle. I've been on it. I've talked to the transcended, both humans and aliens. Trust me, I would have been happy to stay up there, but if I had, I couldn't tell you the good news. I'm not talking about martyrdom. No one's
Okay, we should be able to jump over that.
What I'm talking about might look like martyrdom to the cowards. I'm talking about leaving the flesh bag behind. Throwing it overboard. How can you float up to the pickup vehicle if you're weighed down by a bag? You can't. It's ballast. We have to leave the flesh bag and be our soul. Be only our soul. This is not suicide. Suicide is giving up. This is taking a leap of faith. We have to have faith that the transcendent will catch us. There's no punishment except how you're already being punished. There's no retribution
glass bottle.
unless you already feel like you're being retributed. You just feel it.
I think that works.
And sooner or later, but probably sooner, the way things are going, your flesh bag.
That's why there's so many bottles here.
Get those cups out to everyone who wants some. This is our test of faith, my friends. We hate this world. We all hate this world. We hate living in this flesh bag, not knowing our higher purpose. But do we hate it enough? Anyone can say, sure.
Slipped off.
But then you say, well, don't then. And they're scared. They're scared to jump.
Okay, how does my health looks like? Need bomb.
What if there is no pickup?
Healing bomb.
To hate, really hate the flesh bag. You have to be willing to
I thought I was too far away.
that the pickup vehicle is there. Does it seem strange to you? Shouldn't.
So there's red.
Christ said, or whosoever will save his life shall lose it. Matthew 16. The Hindus seek moksha, liberation from the cycle of rebirth. They all ask us to embrace the next world and to joyfully give up this world.
It's actually the first time that these glass bottles are actually very useful.
I've talked to the transcended, both humans and aliens. Trust me, I would have been happy to stay up there, but if I had, I couldn't tell you the good news. I'm not talking about martyrdom. No one's talking about martyrdom. Okay, what I'm talking about might look like martyrdom to the cowards. I'm talking about leaving the flesh bag behind, throwing it overboard. How can you float?
Either I've got the bloody weight of the world on my shoulders, or I need to drop a few things I'm carrying.
With other words, I got overburdened. Weapon-wise, that is dead, drop, dead, drop, dead, drop. That's cleared up quite a bit. So we need to get there. This door is jammed, so we're not going that way through.
Punishment, except how you're already being punished. There's no retribution unless you already feel like you're being retributed. You just won't ascend. You don't transcend. And sooner or later, but probably sooner,
somebody's broom.
Your flesh back. Let's go. Let's get those guns out to everyone who wants some. This is our test of faith, my friends. We hate this world. We all hate this world. We hate living in this flesh bag, not knowing our higher purpose. But do we hate it enough? Anyone can say, sure, I hate living in a flesh bag. But then you say to them, well, don't then. And they're scared. They're scared to jump. What if the pickup vehicle is not really innocent?
So let me get out.
That's what you need to hate, really hate.
So we can't go that way.
You have to be willing to not move without any solid confirmation that the pickup vehicle is there. Does it seem strange? It shouldn't. Jesus Christ said, "For whosoever will save his life shall lose it." Matthew 16. The Hindus sing moksha, liberation from the cycle of rebirth. They all ask us to embrace the next world and to joyfully give up this world. Because, of course, there is a pickup vehicle. I've been on it. I've talked to the transcended, both humans and aliens. Trust me, I would have been happy to stay up there, but if I had, I couldn't tell you the good news. I'm not talking about martyrdom. No one's talking about martyrdom. Okay, what I'm talking about might look like martyrdom to the cowards.
So how do we get that side?
Throwing it overboard. How can you float up to the pickup vehicle if you're weighed down by a bag? You can't. It's ballast. We have to leave the flesh bag and be our soul. Be only our soul. This is not suicide. Suicide is giving up.
I'm going to regret this, but
We have one faith, but it will touch us. There's no punishment, except how you're already being punished. There's no retribution, unless you already feel like you're being retributed. You just won't ascend. You don't transcend.
damn it, that was close. Let me get out of here.
Let's go. Let's get those cups out to everyone who wants some. This is our test of faith, my friends. We hate this world. We all hate this world. We hate living in this flesh bag, not knowing our higher purpose. But do we hate it enough? Anyone can say, sure, I hate living in a flesh bag. But then you say to them, well, don't then. And they're scared. They're scared to jump. What if the pickup vehicle is not really in orbit? What if there is no pickup vehicle? That's why you need to hate, really hate the flesh bag. You have to be willing to not live.
I keep throwing I want a duck for that.
Does this seem strange?
And that one I didn't miss.
Jesus Christ said, "For whosoever will save his life shall lose it." Matthew 16. The Hindus seek moksha, liberation from the cycle of rebirth. They all ask us to embrace the next world and joyfully give up this world. Because of course, I've been on it. I've talked
The export discovered.
humans and aliens. Trust me, I would have been happy to stay up there, but if I had, I couldn't tell you the good news. I'm not talking about martyrdom. No one's talking about martyrdom. Okay, what I'm talking about might look like martyrdom to the cowards. I'm talking about leaving the flesh bag behind. Throwing it overboard. How can you float up to the pickup vehicle if you're weighed down by a bag? You can't. It's ballast. We have to leave the flesh bag and be our soul. Be only our soul.
Really?
This is not suicide. Suicide is giving up. This is taking a leap of faith. We have to have faith that the transcendent.
So
There's no punishment.
that is jammed.
There's no retribution unless you already feel like you're being retributed.
Can't go through there.
You don't transcend.
No route here.
Probably sooner the way things are going, your flesh bag.
This water is electrifying.
Let's go. Let's get those cups out to everyone who wants some. This is our test of faith.
And I missed that step.
We hate this world. We all hate this world. We hate living in this flesh bag, not knowing our higher purpose. But do we hate it enough? Anyone can say, sure, I hate living in a flesh bag. But then you say to them, well, don't then. And they're scared. They're scared to jump. What if the pickup vehicle is not really an orbit? What if there is no pickup vehicle? That's why you want to hate, really hate the flesh bag. You have to be willing to not live in it without any solid confirmation.
It's right next to the
Does it seem strange?
trigger.
Jesus Christ said, "For whosoever will save his life shall lose it." Matthew 16. The Hindus seek moksha, liberation from the cycle of rebirth. They all ask us to embrace the next world and to joyfully give up this world. Of course, there is a pickup vehicle. I've been on it.
If you haven't guessed, I'm getting tired of this.
Transcended, both humans and aliens. Trust me, I would have been happy to stay up there, but if I had, I couldn't tell you the good news.
So the question is there another route around the back?
Okay, what I'm talking about might look like martyrdom to the cowards. I'm talking about leaving the flesh bag behind. Throwing it overboard. How can you float up to
Can I not climb over that?
way down by a bag?
That
You can't. It's ballast.
that little wall.
We have to leave the flesh bag and be our soul. Be only our soul.
So let's try another way around.
There's no retribution unless you already feel like you're being retributed. You just won't ascend. You don't transcend. And sooner or later, but probably sooner, the way things are going, you're
That recording is busy irritating the hell out of me.
Let's go. Let's get those cups out to everyone who wants some.
Bloody hell! Don't
This
think
is
I
our
won't
test of
sniff
faith,
you out.
my friends. We hate this world. We all hate this world. We hate living in this flesh bag, not knowing our higher purpose. But do we hate it enough? Anyone can say, sure, I hate living in a flesh bag. But then you say to them, well, don't then. And they're scared. They're scared.
Not as invisible as you
What if the pickup vehicle is not really an orbit? What if there is no
I press Q and she just pulls out her arms.
Don't fucking touch me!
Okay. That is clear. I can't go in through here. Oh, now she is perpetually falling. Ah. We're free. I nearly thought I'm got stuck there. Scotch. First aid. Healing balm, bandages. So how do I get to that area? Concealed. No longer concealed. So we're back here.
They all ask us to embrace the next world and to joyfully give up this world. Because of course.
Keep our bad stuff outside.
I've been on it. I've talked to the transcended, both humans and aliens. Trust me, I would have been happy to stay up there, but if I had, I couldn't.
That's empty.
I'm not talking about martyrdom. No one's talking about martyrdom. Okay, what I'm talking about might look like martyrdom to the cowards.
It looks like we need to go up. But we can't go up.
Float up to the pickup vehicle if you're weighed down by a bag. You can't. It's ballast. We have to leave the flesh bag and be our soul. Be only our soul. This is not suicide. Suicide is giving up. This is taking a leap of faith. We have to have faith that the transcended will have.
That's too high.
There's no punishment except how you're already being punished. There's no retribution unless you already feel retributed. You just won't ascend. You don't transcend. And so, probably sooner, the way things are going, your flesh bag.
There's nothing that side. There's nothing this side.
This is our test of faith, my friends. We hate this world. We all hate this world. We hate living in this flesh bag.
That is jammed.
But do we hate it enough? Anyone can say, sure, I hate living in a flesh bag. But then you say to them, well, don't then. And they're scared. They're scared to jump.
What if the pickup vehicle is not really in orbit? What if there is no pickup vehicle?
Well, at least we got more bleach.
That's why you need to hate, really hate the flesh bag. You have to be willing to not ruin it without any solid confirmation that the pickup vehicle is there. Does this seem strange to you? It shouldn't. Jesus Christ said, whosoever will save his life shall lose it. Matthew 16. The Hindus sing auction, liberation for the sight.
Rotten potatoes.
They all ask us to embrace the next world and the joy.
I'm really missing something. What am I missing?
There is a pickup vehicle. I've been on it. I've talked to the transcended, both humans and aliens. Trust me, I would have been happy to stay up there, but if I had, I couldn't tell you the good news. I'm not talking about martyrdom. No one's talking about martyrdom. Okay, what I'm talking about might look like martyrdom to the cowards.
It's getting irritating, that voice. That means we need to do something. What?
We have to leave the flesh bag and be our soul. Be only our soul. This is not suicide. Suicide is giving up. This is taking a leap of faith.
This is a glass bottle.
But the transcended will catch us. There's no punishment, except how you're already being punished. There's no retribution, unless you already feel like you're being retributed. You just won't ascend. You don't transcend. And sooner or later, but probably sooner,
I'm just not trying to get anything that...
Let's go. Let's get those cups out to everyone who wants some. This is our test of faith, my friends. We hate this world. We all hate this world. We hate living in this flesh bag.
Damn it, my head is hurting from that.
Not knowing our higher purpose. But do we hate it enough? Anyone can say, sure, I hate living in a flesh bag. But then you say to them, well, don't then. And they're scared.
Yeah, I think I'm going insane just listening to that voice over and over the whole time. So we get to here,